What's happening, everybody? This your Blush. Welcome back to the lab. We're here for more of that smell good talk. Let's get it. So it's summertime. It's hot, humid. People out here sweating, and one of the favorite things for anybody to do over the summer is to go to the beach, the pool parties, boat parties, daytime parties. And I wanted to share the 5 best recommendations from my collection that'll hit for anybody, but especially them big boys out there. So let's jump right into it. First one on the list is John Varvatos Artisan Agua. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now, this is one of the most slip-on freshies, like apple mossy, tangerine, musky, just minty goodness in a bottle. This is great. The only downside of this, especially for my heavier set dudes, for my big boys, you're going to have to be really heavy with the sprays because this one turns into a skin scent probably after about 3 hours. So you're going to have to reapply. That's the one downside. But this thing right here, though, those first 3 hours, it's kicking. You already know what it is. The next one on the list, Atlantis X Straight. Man, I don't need to say much about this one. Y'all already know what this is supposed to be and inspired by. This is one of the best fresh, juicy watermelon notes. This on a hot day at the pool, on an all white party, on a boat. This bad boy does its thing. It is criminally underrated. It needs to get more love. And I'm here to be the one to tell you, even for my big boys, for my heavier set individuals, this works really well. Even when you start sweating and you get a little active, it doesn't turn into a funky sweet or that like real thick syrupy sweet. It just rides with your skin like a champ. You understand me? Trust your Bush. Next on the list is Bond number 9 Centerpiece. I don't have to say much or nothing about this bad boy. This is a pineapple plum, very sweet, just woody goodness that when you spray it, it stays, it kicks, it jumps, but never gets over the top. And for my big boys, this one right here works wonders. The hotter you get, the more the citrus and like that almost a mossy kind of vibe comes out. Can't go wrong with this bad boy. Next on the list is one of my favorites. This right here is a underrated banger because people try to say it leans feminine, but this is Green Witch from Bond number 9. I'm telling you, if you want something that has a more feminine touch, but it's still very unisex, almost masculine leaning, with a tangerine or mandarin kind of vibe going on with a little bit of like milky lychee vanilla, and it's pleasant to all genders. If you're feminine leaning, masculine leaning, this is gonna be a hit because this one, out of all of them, the florals are very subdued the hotter it gets, and it brings that citrus vibe to the forefront with a little bit of that milky lychee going on. This one right here should be a staple in every man's collection. Do not let anybody tell you it's too feminine leaning. Trust your boy Snow. I'm a big boy for a reason. I know what I'm talking about. Now, next on my list, y'all know how I feel about this house. I have Les Frivoles. All right, I'm gonna tell you right now, this is pink lemonade in a bottle. Oh, this smells so good. This is mossy, like a very subtle peppery raspberry rose with a very sexy suede, like think of some white suede shoes with red bottoms. Man, this thing right here is magic pink juice in a bottle. This will grab so much attention because this fragrance profile is just not done often enough for people to recognize this smell. And for my big boys, that raspberry gets raspberrying once you get hot, when you're sweating. You got to be a sweater for that raspberry to pop, in my opinion. Because once I get moving and get hot, that raspberry comes out very, very nice in a very sweet, fresh kind of vibe, and it does wonders. Maybe I should probably say like a bittersweet. That's a better way to say it. So my 5 recommendations in no order are John Varvatos Artisan Agua, Atlantis X-Straight, Bond number 9 The Centerpiece, Bond number 9 Green Witch, and last but not least, Jacquees Fa Les Ferbelotes. These are what you wear to the pool, the beach, the daytime party, the boat party, and you want to grab attention. But I have 2 honorable mentions. Boom. Okay, this one right here is Matcha Lemonade from Forever 21. This is a budget banger. This is a green tea, lemony cedar kind of vibe. And this smells so good on my old lady. This one is definitely more feminine leaning. The tea is very bright and like extremely green. But it on the right person, this thing is nasty work. And then Paris Hilton, for him, y'all know how I feel about this. I said this is one of the mangoes of the summer. This is a sleeper, a budget banger. You can get extremely heavy with this spray because I'm telling you, no one's going to be ready for the kiwi mango mashup that this brings. And your boy Chanel is the only one putting y'all on. So if you want to go make a statement, this is what you pick. Okay? Let me know if you have any of these in your collection. Let me know how it worked for you at that party, that boat party, that all-white party. Talk to me in the comments. As always, man, make sure you like, comment, repost, follow, all that good stuff. All right, man. Y'all be easy.